Good morning. I want to do a whole walk around the yard and garden tour. I don't really know where to start, so I just open up my phone and I'm going to get started right here. I've got to get some more glue because I'll show you where I'm about to do my last bit of gutter downspout on that corner. Pipe it in. I've got all the gutters piped where this mini split, which is new. I've got gutters and French drain all connecting. They all go underneath the new deck. There's the last of the container garden. We're turning them into garden beds. You'll see right out here in front of my new tractor. And a new pond that I've dug out here. And behind the tractor I've got swales going down like this towards the pond. And I'll be working on doing swales back here behind the new fence also, going down towards the pond, because all the water just sheds that way towards the pond, and I'm stopping it in swales and planting trees on it. Let's see, maybe I'll go this way and just describe everything as I get to it. Still got bell peppers coming off like crazy, and hoping for a lot more going into the fall also. If anybody knows why they're getting, like, some of them are getting either sunburn or blossom end rot, let me know. It seems like some sort of nutrition deficiency. This is Rosella. It's supposed to start blooming soon. Let's see. Still working on the fence. I'm going to put a little block of 4x4 on top of the fence here everywhere, and then put a 2x4 standing up on this side of the fence and make it look finished all the way down the whole fence. And I'm in the middle of that. All of these fig trees are coming along and looking good. We've been pulling figs off those last two. One is a Celeste and one is Pack House Unknown. I left this poke salad bush here and it's done great, just giving a little bit of shade to this tomato plant, which produced like crazy. Then I had to move it, but now it's making a comeback. If anybody has a good use for these berries besides planting them, let me know. We're making dye for the kids for playing. When my nieces were over here last time, we were smashing them on everything. There's that Tacoma Violet I made a short out of, and all the rest of these are looking great. That LSU Red's got figs. You can see these air layers I put on recently. They're probably about 2 weeks actually. Look, that little guy's trying to make a fig. I think I'll break that off right there. Okay. Look how little that fig is. Okay. Looking good. I still don't know what to do with this area yet that I've got tarped, but I'm going to scoot the tarp down and kill that grass next, and when I move it I'll do something there. Whoa, look at all the grapes on that little grapevine. Holy moly, I haven't seen them all like that. Willie. Say good morning, that's Willie Davis. Say good morning. Okay, let's walk out here and take a look at everything. Got a couple more watermelons starting. Oh, there's only one now. There were two. Oh, it's behind there. The little guy. All of these are replanted squash or pumpkin or something we put in. They're living and looking good. These are the two new beds. Here's one. Here's another. There's going to be another one and another one. There's going to be 4 big beds and then 4 20-foot raised beds right here, just like these. That's number 1. And then, so, getting away from the container gardening. For the most part, we may still have a bunch of stuff in them. And obviously a bunch of figs will still be in there. Let's see, here's my intermittent mist bed, and it's just jamming. It comes on every 10 minutes and sprays mist for 18 seconds. And it was a real easy setup to make. I've got it in shade from Harbor Freight. It's like 60% shade or something like that, but any shade will do. So I've got hybrid poplars, and I've already transplanted all those that are missing. Let me get in here for a better look. I've already transplanted all these, and they're full of roots. Hybrid poplar, a black crepe myrtle. This is lantana, Miss Huff. It's a big variety, and the pollinators love it. A couple of the tomato. I'm trying some cuttings of that. Some eucalyptus, zinnias. These are some fig trees. These are all willows here, different varieties of willow. Again, some more fig, some sage, and this is, oh, I can't think of the name. I'll think of it in a second. Some grapevine cuttings, some more crepe myrtles, which I've transplanted a lot out. All these things are rooting like crazy. Look at the roots coming out of the bottom. Let's see, let me find one. You can see one right there sticking out. I'll pull one up for the video. Let's see this one on the end. Look at all these roots. So that needs to be transplanted. I better backfill that. Hold on. I'm just backfilling it with some perlite. These are all mulberries of different varieties that I took cuttings of. Some jasmine vine. So you get the gist of it. Every 10 minutes, these little misters come on for 18 seconds and just spray mist out here. All these are unrooted cuttings sitting in just perlite, well draining, and then the cuttings, the little leaves can stay alive, and the little cutting can stay alive long enough for it to grow its own roots. And here's the very simple setup. It's all stuff off of Amazon. This is a piece off of Amazon. It's a diaphragm hooked to your water hose, then hooks to this little main line. Then you've got a plug for it, and it plugs into a timer, and this timer's counting down right here. So in 2 minutes, it's going to come on, which is plugged into an extension cord. It's going to come on, open up the diaphragm. The diaphragm's going to let water through it, and it's going to shoot water out here. So let's see, look back this way. The deck and the garden beds. And I'm picking up these 2 windows today to put those in. And I'll show you inside the house too, why not? Some new sunflowers we planted and some trombacino squash vines. And they've already got new fruit on them. Look at those. There's that bush, I can't think of the name. God, I say it every day for some reason. And I can't think of the name. Iliagnus, that's the name. And that's what those little cuttings were. Some more vines. Let's see. Some aren't doing so well, some are doing better. Back here's where I'm talking about putting more swells on the outside of the fence. And you'll see down here where I've already got some started. Look at all these squash, pumpkin. Not too sure. We planted a bunch of different things. We got some Mexican sunflowers planted in between them, some regular sunflowers planted between them. There's my new tractor. There's that deep pond that I put back here in the corner. And there's its level sill spillway that comes out. And the water comes right up under my feet, right out this gate, and right into the first swell, so it doesn't go fast. It's all pretty level right here. It's going real slow as it trickles out right into this first swell. Oh, I gotta look at this. So I took some cuttings off of a willow. I had them in a glass of water for a week until they started shooting little white roots out. Come on, I can do this. Ugh. I gotta get a bigger carabiner for right here. Okay. So I left the cuttings of willow in the water for a week till they shot little roots, and then we were about to have rain one day this week, so I came out here and I stuck them all in this berm. I mean, it's the end of July, first day of August today, and I stuck them in, and look, they're living. So I'm gonna have this whole back of this swale full of these little willows. Well, they won't be little for long. They're living. It looks like all of them are, and maybe that one's not. But so once the water overflows from this swell, it'll go around one side, drop down into that swell. Then I've got a third final kind of swell down here at the bottom, and then it runs off into the pond. So I'm gonna do the same thing coming all the way down this fence. You see, I've already got the 4x4s cut for the tops of these posts, like I was saying. Then I'll put a 2x4 on the inside, and it'll finish up this fence and make it look real sharp. Let's see. I don't want to go that way right now. Oh, I do want to go this way. I got to show you this. So I made a video about all the free pawpaw trees I was giving away, because at the same time I planted those pawpaw trees in the pots, I came over here into this kind of like a bottom swell that I made, just earth that goes all the way down, kind of slows the water down one more time before it hits the pond. All this stuff, and like all the pawpaw seeds I planted nearly are living. Look, let me point them out to you. There's one right there, but you can't, it's hard to see. There's one, and they're like 2 or 3 in each hole. I think 2 in each hole. There's 2, there's 2, there's 2. I walked through here, so I'm worried about these. There's 2. There's wild grapes growing in here. There's all sorts of stuff growing in this soil too. So, all right, so then the pawpaws continue. There's 1, there's 1, there's 1, there's 2, 2, 1, 1, 1 or 2 right there. 1, there's 1, there's 1. There's 2, maybe 3, there, 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 and they continue all the way down. And look where I'm at. This is where I'm gonna put a couple more swales right here, and this is where this bottom level is. These things are growing so good. It's just incredible. There's a little gap for some reason. There's another little gap, but then there, 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 there. There. These are all select genetic pawpaw seeds, either from some really good wild ones I found, good tasting and nice size. And then I had 2 people send me unnamed seeds. And then I had 2 people or 3 people send me seeds from Shenandoah and Susquehanna pawpaw varieties. So they're all seeds from really good varieties. And this is the end. Here, all the way back down of pawpaw. There's the house. See where we're at. I don't know if I've even shown all of this down here in a while. I put in this pump so I can run it out into the pond just to irrigate the garden, and we're doing minimal irrigation. We did a lot of watering during the big drought that we had, but then down here along the front of the pond, I planted these cypress trees and weeping willows, and then a cypress and then a weeping willow, and I did that all the way down this whole front. So it's gonna look real pretty. It already does, but all of this dog fennel and tall weeds, I'm thinking about crimping it down or just leaving it for now. So, all right, I want to make my way up to the nursery that's up there beside the tractor trailer. But maybe I'll walk through the house first and show you that, where I'm at. All right, so I'm walking up the trail and the path right here. Oh, I had that plumbing glue sitting over there where I was sitting when I started the video, because I'm finishing my last little bit of this today, right here. So once this is finished, I'll make some steps coming down here, finish off this whole area right here, and throw some mulch down, put in some swales, and this whole site will be finished. Clean all this pipe up, put it away, and we'll be done. Okay, let's see. Going into the front door of the house. Okay, that's the den room over there that we used to have guests staying in. There's the kitchen window. There's the side window. There's the front door is all glass also. So this is where we're at. I've finished the framing now. So there's the kitchen. Okay. I've took out the whole ceiling and reframed all this. All around the chimney now will be cubbies on both sides, which I've finished now. Built all this out. Built this wall out to match. I'm putting in these 2 windows today, hopefully. And it's framed all the way to there. A little bit of framing going right here. Finish the electrical, and then put down the flooring, insulation, and sheetrock, and we'll be finished up. Let's see. I'm going to make my way back around to my coffee cup, slam that, and then we'll go up to the nursery. Alright, so that was one loop. We went out that gate. Over there. Hold on. Alright. That's done. Okay. Rabbit's doing great over here in her pen. The porch. Always something fun going on in here. Let's see. Cruising through this way. That's Bagel. He's a Bandrel. And he's just sitting up here sleeping on my truck, which is a tool bench currently. There's my work van. I had a bunch of grass growing down this side of the apartment on the rocks where I finally put the rocks up against the sidewalk, so I tarped it. I could probably peel that off now and they'll all be dead. Alright, walk through the rocks, which feels great this early in the morning. Alright, let's go. That berm I built, and then this lower berm is all catching the rain runoff. Let's see, this berm here, all these trees are alive except one chestnut died here on the end, which is fine. But all the upper trees are alive and well. The deer are still eating every mulberry leaf as it pops out, but the trees are living good. Let's see. New pile of mulch. Alright. Over here by the trommel, you'll see the newest addition. Well, I put a new pole in so to stretch the tarp or the shade cloth out, right? And I built an overhang here, and this is my up potting bench. So I stand here, do my up potting while I mix my soil. I trommel out some of this forest soil, get some fine grain, what almost looks like moist peat moss, but it's not. And then I mix it with pine bark fines soil conditioner. You can find it at the store. My stockpile of pots, potting things up. Grab them potted plants. Come right back through here. Just like this little fig tree. Or any of these fig trees. Or all of these willows. And then I put the little I put them here. These are just done, and that little fig tree will probably drop its leaves, but it'll grow back. They all seem to do that, or a lot of them seem to do that when you transplant them. These are all the pawpaw trees that I've got available. I'll be bringing to the Figapalooza or to a plant swap, or just giving them away. I'll probably keep this one. It's like albino. It's weird if it even lives. These are all chestnut trees if anybody wants some. Good variety chestnuts. More random trees that I'm growing. And my whole plan with these trees are to plant all of them out here on the property. Hybrid poplars, or the willows, or wait, those are the ice cream bean. But this is a hybrid poplar, and these are some hybrid poplar. And then this whole 2 or 3 rows here is hybrid poplar. all these trees, the plan is to plant all these trees here around the property, back where I was walking on them berms and swells back there by the tractor and all, and then all up in here. You see, I don't know if you can see the smoke or hear the bulldozers, but past those trees, which are mine, they're building a neighborhood. So into that clearing, they're planning on building lots of houses. So my goal is to plant lots more trees to grow up as a screen and do a, you know, a natural screen. There's nothing a fence will accomplish, because the houses are going to be up, looking over. I don't know if you can hear or see those woodpeckers, but they're the tuxedo woodpeckers living out there in those trees. And that's the back 60 over there. Boom. And then a garden we planted there. And then, I'm not going to walk over there right now. This is more fig trees and fruit trees and a whole row of that rosella. And some sweet corn that we ate some ears off of. I'm going to practice with growing sweet corn. There's the bulldozer. More fig trees. I'm not going to walk all the way down there right now. They go all the way back to there. And, well, I guess I could cut it short. And, let's see, where are we at? That'll be fine. And then we'll leave it at that. I'm going to go to the store, get some fresh glue, because that glue was dried up, and work on that pipe and work on that back area a little bit today. And maybe do a little bit of work. And that's it. I hope y'all have a great day. And I will see you on the next one. All right, bye.